Hey, Happy New Year. I'm going to jump right into our topic today. Our shade of the month is Crimson. It is so beautiful. It is red. And so I'm going to talk about who this is for as I do it. I've done most of my eye makeup, but I wanted to show you how I like to wear crimson. It's absolutely beautiful, and most people can add it to their collection. But first, I wanted to talk about some news for 2024. I am changing my color match policy. So if you are with another artist, I fully encourage you to stay with your artist. I would never want to take you away from your artists, okay? But some people come to me and they just want me to match them with Demi because their artist doesn't do Demi. Totally makes sense, right? Like I could be their Demi girl and their artist who they love can be for the rest of their face, the 3D system. The problem is that a lot of my sales are going to other artists. So I no longer will work with someone tied to another artist unless you want to open a brand new email. Or you could, I do have a lot of women who say, I have no connection to my artist, or my artist quit, now I'm under someone I don't even know, or my artist is really young, I joined them before I found you and other mature women at Saint. So you can always email customer service. There is no number to call. Do not get scammed. There is zero number, not even for us. There's no number to call. It's all email because email is quicker and more efficient. You can email Saint and you can say, please close my account. You don't have to say why. They already know. This happens every day. Once they confirm your account is closed, you can open a new account with any artist you want using your original email, because now your account's been closed, so you can use that same email. So you have that option, or you can open a brand new account with me using a totally new and different email. So maybe you use your work email, maybe you use your husband's email, maybe you just go into Gmail and create a new email. I mean, I have several email with Gmail. So that is my new policy. I'm no longer working with people who do not open an account with me. Now, that said, you don't owe me a purchase. Like if I do your color match and you just decide, oh, this isn't for me, or it looks too complicated, even though I hold your hand through the whole process. Or what if you lose a job? Or what if, the water heater busts and you need a new water heater? These things happen in life. You don't owe me a purchase. Okay, so the free color match is free, but you got to put some skin in the game, and that means you have to open a new account with me, or you have to use a brand new email that Saint doesn't recognize. Okay, and that is my policy for 2024 and going forward. And so far it's worked really nicely, and some women have said no thank you, and that's fine. They're like, I'll just watch you on YouTube. Great. I have 2 years of content here on YouTube. And then many women are like, absolutely, I want to work with you. I need your guidance. And that's my true tribe. Okay. So that's my new policy. Seasons. Let's talk seasons, because that's opened a whole new can of worms. So I'm really excited for January 24th, I have my one-on-one Zoom with Carol Braley. She's here on YouTube. She's on Instagram. I found her on TikTok. I'm so excited to learn my true season. She does 16 categories, whereas here at Saint, I only did the original 4, which is spring, summer, fall, winter, right? And you would send in your photo and a receipt that you were actually my customer, and I would look at your childhood photos and your photos today and hear details of your life, your virgin hair color, your eye color, all that. And it was fun until it wasn't. So I still owe about 12 of you a seasonal analysis for makeup. I don't do wardrobe. And I let you know in the email, I do not do wardrobe. There are now 12 to 16 seasons. I only do the original 4, but the true autumn season that I've put together, and I have celebrity pictures and I have all the different Saint colors you would use if you're in autumn. Well, that might look different if you're a soft autumn, or it might look different if you're a deep autumn. So It was getting too convoluted. I don't want to steer anyone wrong, and I don't want to put you into the wrong season. I'm pretty good, but there were a few women that were like, I'm what? And I'm like, yeah, you're summer, or yeah, you're spring. And they just didn't want to accept that, and that's fine. And I could be wrong. And so for these reasons, I don't want to get into seasonal analysis. It's not my love. It's fun to dabble in, but I'm here to educate on mature beauty and technique, and not to do seasonal analysis. I'm not interested in learning that or get certified, okay? But here's what I can do. If you absolutely know your season, or if you had a seasonal analysis, like mine's on the 24th, if you had one and you come back to me and say, oh, I just found out I am, you know, soft summer or cool winter, then I can give you your season of Saint colors, because now you know for sure what you are. But I'm not going to tell you anymore what you are, because it's just taking too much time away from the real work, which is color matching women who are new to Saint, or women who have been with Saint but now want to try Demi, okay? Another bit of news. I am shocked at just the voting system that happened on TikTok and Instagram, but I started to ask women if they wanted me to film on my front camera, which is this lens right here that I'm filming on right now, or the back camera. Okay, and let me see if I can turn this around and let's see if you see it. Well, let's see. No, you're not going to see that. Okay, no, never mind. I'll show you in a minute. Maybe I'll end my video with the back camera. Overwhelmingly, everyone voted for the back camera, because the back camera shows so much detail, not even the naked eye picks up on it. So they're saying, yeah, we want more real. Well, actually the front camera is what the naked eye sees. It's still high def. It's still high def. You're gonna see, like, look, I have little burns right here because I did a lactic acid peel on Sunday. Look, you can still, I didn't cover any of my sunspots today. I have this little mark. I have sunglass marks. I have, you know, sunspots. I have veins. So this front camera is high def, and it's what your naked eye sees. So if you were over at my house right now and we were having coffee, this is what you would see. The back camera hyper focuses on everything. It shows every flaw. It shows freckles on my forehead that I didn't even know I had. So have you ever watched a movie recently on a newer TV and all you can see is like Julia Roberts' pores? Or we watched Cruella de Vil the other night, and Emma Stone is young and has beautiful skin, but you could see every pore on her face. But Emma Thompson, who is a gorgeous, gorgeous actress. I love Emma Thompson. You could see all the crepiness on her neck. You could see every single line and crease and crevice and all her pores. My husband was like, how do actresses live like this? This is horrible. I go, I know, it's so unfair. We all talk about it in Hollywood. The makeup department hates high def. High def is great for sports. I love it. I love that crispness in the sports, football games or hockey. I love it for nature documentaries. Oh my gosh, to see all those crisp details of nature. It's horrible for actors and actresses. It is horrible. It is not their friend, and it's not how they look in real life. So my back camera is not how I look in real life, but overwhelmingly women want to see the back camera because time and time again, they said this, it makes me feel better about my skin. So you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for you. So I'm going to use more of my back camera on YouTube. It's going to be trickier because we shoot in landscape here. I'm doing it on TikTok right now and I'm having a lot of fun. But I'm going to start showing a little bit here on the back camera so you can see. I'm also going to do a brand new Demi video just for my customers. Just for my customers, a brand new private Demi video. So when you buy Demi, I'm sending you a brand new video. I used to have 2 Demi videos, and they're going back to a year and a half to 2 years ago. And I want to do a more succinct, updated one, especially with my favorite NR one, right? How much do I love my magic color? So I want to do a new Demi video. And I will shoot that in the back camera because I want you to see what Demi really looks like close up on the back camera, because so many of you get it and you're like, well, why isn't it look like this on me? And why do I still have dark circles? And a lot of times it's not that you have dark circles, it's that you have the dents, and that's shadowing, and makeup can't help shadowing. Or some of you do have really, really dark circles, and when I tell you to get 07, it freaks you out, which I get. It's bright orange. So I'm going to show you that in the Demi video because I think a lot of women need 07. I do. So, but you have to know how to work with it, or it's crazy, scary, bright red, bright orange. It looks like a pumpkin. It's bright orange. Okay, so that is my news there. Now, also, I am going down right now for the next couple months to only 2 Saint videos a month. So every other Wednesday, I will do a Saint video. The reason being is because I've got to make this private new Demi video for my new Demi customers. And if you're a Demi customer, you can always email me. I'll announce it when it's ready, and you can always email me, and I'll email it to you. Anyone who's ever been my Demi customer, you can get the new Demi video. But I also have to start working more on my masterclass. There's a series of videos I want to add to my masterclass. Get in now because it's $67. I'm going to increase it to $99 very soon because I'm starting to see makeup artists sell 1 video for $69, and I sell 23 videos for $67. So I know I'm undervaluing myself, but I wanted everyone to be able to afford it. However, there is a payment plan. So if I did $99, you could do 4 payments of $25. And that's more manageable for a lot of women. But I am adding more to my masterclass. That's really my heart and soul. I started masterclass before I even knew what Saint was. And so that is what I'm going to really focus on this year. And so I'm right now. Now I might do a Saint video every Wednesday going forward, but for the next couple of months, I'm scaling back. I'm going to only do one every other Wednesday, because if you scroll my YouTube, I literally have done 1 Saint video for 2 years. So that's a lot of Saint videos. And there's nothing that I haven't covered except our new color today, crimson, okay? Let's get into it. I'll be right back. Okay, I had to get a proper brush. Okay, so this is crimson. Now these were our 12 shades that came out for the 12 days of Christmas. And because crimson is our shade of the month, I feel like all of these shades will be the shade of the month this year. Do you see how red that is? That's gonna scare a lot of people. And you can see it here. It's very much kind of a bricky, almost a terracotta red, okay? I got excited about that color because I have green in my eyes, so it's gonna make my green pop. But not everyone can wear this color. If you are a summer or soft summer, that is not gonna work on you unless you're going for a specific look. Now today what I've done on my eyes is I've done the Nikki makeup technique. I bought her masterclass a year ago. She uses the MAC Costa Riche. It's the most beautiful reddish brown pencil. I have it as my eyeliner. I take it up here and I take it in my crease, and then I take this little BK beauty brush. This is 204, and I blend it. So I have no eyeshadow. That's not true. I do have a tiny bit of this one on my crease, but I mean the tiniest amount. So there's really no eyeshadow on my eyes except for I have bronzer in my crease, Bella bronzer, and I have this. And I've just blended it to make it look like shadow. The reason I love pencils and bronzers and cream products on the eyes is because close up, it looks like skin. You're not gonna see that dry, textured crepiness that happens on our looser skin as we get older. when you use pencils and bronzers and cream products. The problem with cream products on the eyelid is our eyelid moves too much and our eyelid warms the product up, and so it starts to crease, it starts to travel. So cream shadows don't always work on mature eyes. It really depends on the mature eye. And some people like that creasy look. It kind of is very like punk rock and roll. If you like that creasy look, sometimes I do, rock it. But if you're not into your makeup creasing, you're not going to want a cream product on your eyes. So I did the Costa Riche today because, again, I wanted that reddish brown underneath it. I'm going to show you 2 ways you can use the crimson. Again, now, so we talked about how this is probably not the best shade for if you're a summer. If you're a soft summer, this might make you look like you have an eye infection, or you might look like you got little rabbit eyes, or it might bring out the red in your rim. When I worked on New Girl, one of the things that Georgie, the department head, always dealt with is Zoe Deschanel has very, very pink rims. She's really pink in her tear duct, and her rims were really, really pink. And even when they would use the blue French drops that make your eyes like white, and it makes this inner corner really light pink, it didn't work on Zoe. So she always had these really red rims. Well, if you put this on someone's eye with red rims, they're just gonna look like sick or a rabbit. Some springs can wear this, especially if you have blue or green eyes, or you have, like me, a hazel with green in it, but you're gonna use it sparingly. This is phenomenal on anyone in the autumn category, and this is phenomenal on a lot of winters, because this would be beautiful over black liner, over espresso liner. Very, very pretty. You could even use it with purple or eggplant or burgundy. It's gorgeous, okay? So I'm gonna take a little bit. I'm using the Sephora what brush is this? Oh my gosh, this is Morphe. This isn't even Sephora. Well, I don't know, folks, but it's the angled brush from Morphe, and I'm using it. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let me get my mirror. And I didn't put on any mascara because I wanted you to be able to really see this. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Do you see that richness? It's just so rich. It's so rich. And I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna kind of not go too much under the eye because I don't want it to look like I have an eye infection. But I've just gone over that Costa Riche, okay? So here's how crimson looks alone. Here, oh my gosh, do you hear my stomach? I haven't eaten today. I've been fasting. It's 2:30, so I'm really hungry. Okay, so here's how the crimson looks over the Costa Riche. Do you see how that instantly makes it even richer? Here it is alone. Here it is over Costa Riche. Here's Costa Riche all alone. So it's just making the Costa Riche look even richer. That's how I like to wear crimson. Now, on this side, I'm going to show you something different. I'm going to take our setting spray. By the way, I love our setting spray, but it is the worst spray bottle. It's just, it's like it accosts your face. It's not a good delivery system. I'm hoping they change it someday. So I'm going to dip my brush into a little tiny bit of setting spray. And then you just want to keep the brush in just one little pocket. You don't want to wet your whole shadow because then sometimes it can be hard to use it dry again. And I'm going to go again over the Costa Riche. Oh my gosh, my stomach's going crazy. And it's going to look a little bit more like, it's gonna look a little bit more like a liquid shadow. So here is a little bit more soft and diffused, and here it looks a little bit more like a liquid. I like both methods. Don't like one over the other, just depends what I'm feeling for the day. just love it. I absolutely love it. Now, for kicks and giggles, we could take, you know what, I love our Saint eyeshadow brushes, but I want something like that, but fluffier. Okay, I'm gonna have to go outside of Saint. Sorry, everybody. I need something tiny like this. Do you see how this is tiny but longer and fluffy? This might be Morphe too. It is, oh my gosh. It's Morphe. Now I'm going to take a little bit. Now you can see right here, do you see that little dark corner? That's where I've used the setting spray. So I'm always gonna use setting spray just in that corner, but the rest of it, I want it to remain dry. Always tap it. And then I'm gonna take the tiniest bit. I can barely feel the brush. That's how tiny I'm using, how light-handed I am. And then now we've added a little bit in the crease, and that's very pretty, very rich. By the way, y'all, I'm wearing Frenchie today, and y'all know how much I hate Frenchie. I really hate Frenchie, but you know what I did? I put confetti over it. So I tell you, if you come to me and say I have Frenchie, I say, do you like it? And if you like it, I don't say a word. If you don't like it, I'm like, buy rose gold or this confetti or angel and put it over the Frenchie, not the whole thing. We only want to highlight the top of the cheek, but it gives Frenchie this beautiful dimension, because for me, Frenchie's just really flat and chalky. I'm just not a Frenchie fan. People get so offended when I say that, but I just don't like Frenchie. But I literally put it on today because I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. I'm a makeup artist. I can make just about any color work if I want it to work, okay? There we go. Is that beautiful? That's beautiful. I love this. Okay, do you see how my eyes look more green? They look more green olive. I have green olive eyes. Now I could take the little Saint brush and lightly blend it out with nothing on it. This brush has nothing on it, and it just softens it. Okay, now let me go put some mascara on real quick. Get the setting spray out of the way. Let me put mascara on and I will come right back. I'm going to show you how it looks. Here's the front camera. Actually, I'm going to show you how it looks on the back camera. Then I'm going to come back with some lashes. Okay, so here we go. This is the front camera. So this is what your naked eye sees. If you were here at my house, this is exactly what you would see. You would see my veins, you would see sunspots, but look at how great that crimson is. Okay, let's do back camera. Okay, I have to sit lower because the camera lens is lower, but this is my back camera, okay? How does it look? I can't see it. It's so foreign to look at a lens and not see yourself. But you can still see veins, sunspots, maybe even some freckles on my forehead that the naked eye can't see. You could probably see a little bit more texture. I'm telling you, TikTok and Instagram overwhelmingly 99.5% want this back camera because they want to see more texture. They want to see more sun damage. It's more relatable. You tell me in comments though, which do you prefer? There was even a handful of women, maybe 10%, who said, I like both cameras, use both. And I think that's what I'm gonna do on a lot of videos. Some videos I'm only using this back camera. Some videos I will show front versus backs, just so you can discern a difference. But if this makes y'all feel better about your skin, I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm here for you, okay? All right, let me go do my lashes. Okay, I got my lashes on. I feel so cute in lashes. These are Glamnetic. I don't know if you know Glamnetic, but they come in segments. So I have 3 segments on each eye, and they're meant to go under the lashes, but they're so heavy and uncomfortable that I just put them up on top, and I just take them off at the end of the day. I don't wear them to bed. Make sure my lips aren't bleeding in the corners, but there we are. There's Crimson. And do you see, it's very reddish, but once you get mascara on, once the mascara or fake lashes become the more noticeable part of the eye because they're dark, now that red is not so noticeable. Do you see how it's just soft now? It's so cool. I love it. Okay. I forgot to mention that on the weeks that, sorry, on the weeks that I don't do a Saint video, those will be the weeks that I do my Monday review. So one week will be a Monday review, the following week will be a Wednesday Saint, and then Monday review, and then Wednesday Saint. So that's how I'm gonna do it for a while. We'll see how it goes. Of course, I'm here every Saturday. I just did a whole look yesterday on TikTok using all e.l.f. cosmetics. It came out so beautiful. Now, it's not as pretty as this. Like I wore it because I was going to a hockey game last night with dim lighting. It looked makeup-y. It looked like makeup. I looked like I had makeup on. This, obviously I have makeup on, but you can just see how like, well, don't look at my, you know, little scabs from peeling, but you know, this just looks like skin. Obviously you can tell I have makeup on, but it's more skin-like because it's a cream makeup. The e.l.f. looks more like makeup, but some women like that. Some women like that makeup look, and they're unapologetic about it. And so I'm gonna do a whole look on Saturday using all e.l.f., my whole face. And it's very, very pretty. And I'll talk to you about some of my favorites and some things that are maybe a little off, but come back Saturday for a full face of e.l.f. cosmetics. Just such an affordable brand, great quality, and their skincare is not bad either. Okay, so that is the news for 2024. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for last year. Let's make this year better than ever right here in the Look Good Close Up Club. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. See you Saturday.